Are you ready for some stand-up? That's where we're headed.
The island I'm venturing to supper on today is Enoshima Island in Kanagawa Prefecture. Enoshima is a tourist paradise famous for seafood, ocean vistas, and Mount Fuji views. It served as the Olympic harbor for the 1964 Olympics and has been selected as the sailing venue for the 2020 Olympic Games.
Get outside, it'll be smooth sailing out there. They got some good waves today. You hear that typhoon? It's just in Okinawa, it's in Korea now. Probably can't tell in the video, but we're smoking now. We're actually like kind of surfing down the back of the waves. How you doing? Flip Flop Navigator here, out on another, it's not an adventure, it's just another day in the life. You're looking straight out to the west. Over there would be Mount Fuji, the west. And there's the shore, there's a stand-up guy in there, I think he's trying to surf. That's the Enoshima Aquarium over there. Over here is the land bridge out to Enoshima. I'm gonna stand up and get back at it. Been at it for 35 minutes, 1.97 kilometers. I stopped and took pictures and got a drink, so. It's starting to hurt. Maybe my muscles are hardening up a little bit because I was on my knees paddling. You just got wrapped around the ankle. Give me a minute. Beach is quiet today. It's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday, the last weekend in August. So for Japan, July and August are summer months. September 1st comes, it'll still be 90 degrees outside, and a lot of people think summer's over. September, October, depends on what you do, even into November. I'm hoping to be coming out here year round. I think the water stays pretty warm because the locals are out here surfing all the time. It's still going to turn faster because fishermen over there are full. Alright, we're getting closer. You can see Enoshima behind me. Got my camera up there, facing towards the shore now, and we're out. Big crane up there in the little bay we're heading towards, kind of in just a little bit to the right of the center. I just saw a big rock go up on the hills up there. We've also looking for some fish for dinner. The poor fish, they just can't win. Into the sun, something like that. I can't see anything, huh? Fisherman over there on the left, so maybe I need to go outside more. This is Enoshima from the outside. Sun's right in my eyes, so. This is the outside of Enoshima. That's like into the land bridge. Here's the end. I'm gonna go right here around the end. I have to go way out around these fishermen. You can see the moon up there. And then we'll come in around the other side on Kamakura Beach, head into the bridge, and head home. Here's the tip of Enoshima. I got another stand-up guy over here, which tells me that it's not going to be a problem. like I said, there's the end. When you walk all the way out to the end of the island, this is where you're at. Mount Fuji that way, Yura Kaigan that way, Kamakura. But I'm getting closer to the rocks. I don't want to be up there, so I'm gonna start paddling. Coming around the tip, you can see the famous sea cave. You go in right there, to there, into there. Restaurants up on the hill we always go to. Never come around here. There's all these fishermen, but if you look ahead, there's a rock, so I need to go way outside that rock. So I'm going to be way away from the fishermen anyway. So heading that way. Get another video for you here soon. So we still got some time with the sun. I've never seen this side of Enoshima before. As you can see, you can walk right there. There's a little sailing port where they're going to do the Summer Olympic sailing, actually. There's all kinds of rocks. It looks like at low tide you could walk all the way over here. This guy came out there fishing. Might be cool to come over there exploring. We're gonna go around these rocks, turning back towards Kamakura and back home, get some water. Cheers. Another update and a water break. Here's the port. We're getting closer. We're gonna go around that rock down there at the end. Beautiful out here. So nice. Those fishermen are like, if I was out on that SUP, I could be catching so many fish. Okay, I'm around the end of the rock. There's the rock right there, and there are really confused seas back there. They're just bouncing back and forth, but up ahead, right like another 15 meters, it's totally flat. I'll stand up again. I have to sit down to film anyway, but Miura Peninsula, Zushi, Kamakura. On the other side of this island, you can see the apartment at Fujisawa Kaigan, Enoshima. That's where we're headed. 5 o'clock. Here you can hear the 5 o'clock tone going off. Made it to the lighthouse. From the lighthouse, we're gonna turn left, and it's gonna be a straight shot back home. All the fishermen are up there, so I need to stay outside a little bit. The sun is setting behind us. It's kind of funny because the way I thought Enoshima was, I thought the sun would be way over here. We're gonna go right around this lighthouse. I'll be able to see the Enoshima Bridge. We'll go into the Enoshima Bridge, the walking bridge, and then we'll be actually it's a driving bridge too. And we'll be heading back home. We're about 3/4 of the way, I think, home. Starting to see the land bridge there. Coming around. There is the beginning of Kamakura Beach right there. That's the Enoshima land bridge, beginning of Kamakura Beach. It's pretty quiet. Everybody's looking at sunsets behind us. Kamakura, Zushi. That's where we're headed home. Next time, I'm gonna try chest mount and see how bad it is because I can't get me paddling at all. We'll see how this video comes out. No matter what happens, I'll be doing it again. The waves are going in our direction. It's really flat. We're shielded from the swells from the marina and the island here. So we're smooth sailing, kind of surfing home. We're not really surfing, but we got waves to our back, so that's good. So quiet, peaceful here. I could just sit right here. Under the land bridge, it's hard to tell on the time. It looks like it's pretty high right now, but sometimes there's some rollers, so you got to kind of be careful going through there. I don't know if I'll be able to film, but I'm going to try when I'm underneath it. Thank God it's Friday. See rollers everywhere. Usually when you see rollers, that means that's where it gets shallow. I'm just trying to find, like right there in the middle, right under the sun, I think is the place where there's a little bit of a wave, but they're not rolling, so that's probably the deepest place. I think we're going right there in the middle between those two big ones closest to us and those two on the outside. What do you think? It's looking good, huh? This is where they're rolling, so if it was gonna be too shallow, we'd have hit shallow already, so I should just be able to paddle right between there as long as this big wave doesn't push me into this thing while I'm trying to film for you. We're in the shade again. Wow, I worried about that way too much. Let's see people up there walking. Hello, everybody. Whoa. Made it. There's Enoshima behind us. Hopefully there's people waving. I hear people laughing back there. They didn't even know we were there. I was trying to like say hi to them and stuff, but we made it through. Hopefully when the sun sets we'll see a bit of Fuji, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's going to be a cloudy day. Enoshima, all the tourists So we went around right around that tip right there, counterclockwise around the island. This is the pier at the end of Enoshima Beach. A lot of people come out there and fish. The little marina at the end of Enoshima. The dolphins are up. It's much calmer over here than it was when I took off. Those guys definitely aren't surfing. They're up there chilling out on the sun, watching the sunset, enjoying their TGI Friday. I had a great time. I didn't plan to go around Enoshima Island, but I did, and thank God I brought this camera. If you enjoyed this adventure, please like, subscribe. What else can you do? Share. I'll be putting out more videos. I like taking these adventures. I like sharing. If you need info, you need any help, send me an email. I'll be happy to help you out and get you off your couch, out the door, in the water. Get your toes in the sand, get a little bit of salty water in your hair. Life is good. Girls just came out. I thought they were trying to rescue me, but I guess not. So peaceful out here. The waves are gone, like I said before, and I'm just like cruising along. It's actually really quiet without the waves, so I like just, my paddle's the only thing making noise. Sun's going down. It's gonna be right about the time I get home. It's just beautiful. Wind's blowing a little bit. I just jumped in the water. Surfers down there. Surfers over here. We're going straight in there. That's the last sunset you're gonna see. There's the waves behind us, the fishermen. We're heading up the river a little ways. There's the moon we were looking at before. Enoshima. The beach people checking out the sunset. Wishing they were out here on the stand-up paddleboard. Sun's disappearing. Disappearing behind the seawall. Whoa. My GPS just went to 9 kilometers. 2 hours and 24 minutes. We're gonna take the kayak out right there.